Hello everyone and welcome. This is the Silent K and today we're going to be playing some MekHQ. Some MekHQ. We are going to be starting with recovering from last week's Defend Grounded Dropship mission, which did not go well, but apparently, just judging from the results on the command center log, we didn't actually take any damage from that. We did, and this is exciting, we did update to 50.0. So there are a couple of things you might notice are a little different. For example, our cargo summary is now highlighted in red. Our current objectives are currently highlighted in red and green, including the draw that we had back in September, was it? Yeah. This draw from like almost a month ago, I noticed was listed here in the current objectives section. So yeah, 50.0. I believe 50.0 was designed and intended to be used with uh, uh, a darker color scheme, which I mean I've been thinking about. But honestly, I don't even know exactly where to find the color scheme. Oh, excuse me. Is that under MekHQ options? Probably. That's gonna be under colors. That looks complicated. I don't know if I want to mess with that right now, not while I'm live. Um, Speaking of tonight while I'm live, I am only going to be going for about an hour tonight on account of I've been working 6 days a week and I haven't had any time to hang out with my boo. So I'm going to be calling it a short night tonight so that I can do that for the first time in a while. I just have to wipe parts off the dropship, wipe parts of the dropship off our max. Yeah, yeah, that thing went up really quickly and very explosively. We didn't take any damage, but the dropship was annihilated within a matter of like a turn or two. It was ridiculous. In the infirmary, I do have prisoner Christian Carnes, who can be upgraded to an elite doctor. So that way we only have veterans and above taking care of patients. That is good. Um, let's see, I think the repair bay is where everything is going to be happening. We've got no double heat sinks. We've got the right arm going on the Vulcan. We've got the Archer needing its left arm put on. And we've got the Hydaspes, which is going to have a fair amount of work still needing to be done, but only green techs can be working on only green techs available to work on that, so we're holding off on that for now. Um, so in the meantime, I think other than we've got a couple of parts that we could be working on. We've got this right torso 75-ton style that we could be putting together. We've got Denise could do that real quick. Got a left arm clamp into steel that we could be working on. That'll be a day and a half for someone. We'll have an Asico or B. Oh, one of the nice new additions for 50.0. We now have a listing for Edge on our tech list. So that is really nice. We'll have B put together this left arm, and that'll be ready tomorrow. And then this hand actuator, we can have Anacito put together today. All right, so that is handy. That is good to know. So let's see, the repair bay, we've got just some heat sinks and some heat sinks and an arm and another arm and the height of speeds. Okay, we've got no other. So the Archer and the Vulcan, both in Tonga lands. Wyvern and Scarponi, both in Galatea lands. So we've got Aleutian and we've got Mariana. We'll have Aleutian explore here. And I think we'll hold off on that because I don't want Mariana exploring a new zone and finding enemies and not being able to reinforce. So in the meantime, we will just be advancing days. Let's see. We got maintenance on the APC, maintenance on the Pegasus. Whoop-de-doo. We got 4 tons of SRM ammo in. We did not get the medium pulse laser off the height of speeds. Did we break it? I think we might have broken it. Yeah, we broke it. Okay, well, we will have Ethan work on the Artemis, and we will have Hanul. No, we'll have Lydia work on the medium pulse laser. And Hanul, I guess we'll spend like 12 days working on this medium pulse laser. Okay, so. Yeah, still working on the height of speeds. We got Radmilla still working on the medium pulse laser. We did get the LRM-15 off the height of speeds. We did not get the other one yet. J is still working on that. Chris got the left arm on the Archer. B got the left arm fixed in the warehouse. The Hatchetman will be ready in about another 4 days, give or take. The Kraken will be ready never, obviously. Is there anything else we can be working on? We've got the height of speeds. We do have the arm on Ash's Archer, so we can get started on that. We can have Ratnabala. Why she's in green, but she can start working on that. The upper arm actuator, we can have Shoyab do a couple actuators. The hatchet, we can have Monroe. No, we'll not have Monroe. Do that on a 7. We will have Zulfikar do that on a 4. And the hand actuator, we can have Monroe do on a 4. Yeah, works for me. Okay, so Ash's Archer is just waiting on heat sinks. The Mackey's just waiting on heat sinks. The Warhammer, the Vulcan, they're all just waiting on heat sinks, which we cannot get right now. Which, oh man, the heat sink issue. I really wish I had spotted that before it became a problem. And honestly, I was not expecting heat sinks to become a problem on a relief duty mission. Really thought those would be easier to get a hold of. Yarvik is going to be out for another 13 days. Warehouse is good. The repair bay, pretty much good. We can send Aleutian Lance out to here. We need to strip some out of the mechs in cold storage. First of all, I don't know if that's exactly an option, and second of all, I don't know if that's an option that I want to explore. We did have Illusion discover a hostile data center with an additional hostile mech patrol. That should have triggered a mission. Let's see if the command log has anything to do with that. Hostile facility will occur on the 16th. Let's double check the briefing room. That is actually going to be occurring on the 11th. That is today. We've got some allied forces. We've got a pair of stingers and a pair of wasps for a total of 1,500 points. Which is barely more than the enemy base turrets, which we've got shredder turrets, flak turrets, bombard turrets, laser turrets, all kinds of good stuff. And we've got an enemy op 4, we've got a hunchback 2C, and we've got 3 black knights and a flashman. Yeah, I'm not sure I love mechs going out missing heat sinks either, but huh. Let's see, in order to take a heat sink out of a mech, to find something with an engine less than 250 or more than 10 double heat sinks, I have to take it out of cold storage, put it into salvage mode. Yeah, no, generally I'm thinking that's not gonna be worth it. We've been going for about a month. And honestly, one of the things that I'm thinking about, we do have this Allied Industrial Center. We should have support points from this industrial center. We've got 2 industrial centers. They should be giving us 1 support point per week. So I'm thinking we should have 6 support points by now because it has been at least 3 weeks. So I think we're going to go ahead and we're going to get ourselves some support points because these industrial centers seem to be glitched. Given that yeah, 9/18 to 10/11, that is exactly 1 week less than a month. So for the 2 of those, you know what? I think we discovered one of those, which don't ask me how. We will be using we will be why do we not have convert SP to bonus parts. Yeah, that's what we need to do, and then we can purchase parts. We can go to double. We can use all 6 of our bonus parts for double heat sinks, which seems horribly inefficient. But I would rather have double heat sinks than literally anything else at this point. Veteran will have Jamel. I still don't have my notes. Dang it. I need to get those. Figure out where those notes went. Okay, Ethan, you are no longer on heatsink duty. I want someone who can do this right on the first time and no twos. We will have I've asked you to put a couple of these on, and I guess that's all we're gonna get. Okay, well. Hostile data center. We've got Aleutian Lance. Cronus Champion Phoenix Hawk Blend. Versus a bunch of turrets, a Hunchback, 3 Black Knights, including 1 Royal, and a Flashman, as well as a Lightning and a Tire. A Tire has an Ultra AC 10 and 7 medium pulse lasers. Aleutian Lance does not have a lot in the way of anti-aircraft. The Cronus has a long-range weapon. The Champion has a couple long-range weapons. The Phoenix Hawk has a long-range weapon. The Clint has a long-range weapon. The Tire and the Lightning. Lightning with a Gauss rifle, 2 mediums, 4 mediums, and 2 medium pulses. As well as all of that. We will see, I think, if Mariana can reinforce and see if that helps any. Alright. Alright, so Lucian and Mariana against a star and some turrets and some aircraft. Allied units, including 2 stingers and 2 wasps. That's not going to be any good. Those guys are just gonna soak up some damage, maybe a little bit, not a lot. We are trying to destroy or rout 75% of all hostile units present. Engage hostile units for at least 8 turns. Destroy or force withdrawal of the turrets to render the facility inoperative. Leave intact the turrets to be able to take control of this facility. Destroy, cripple, or force withdrawal of at least 75% of the forces to take control of the facility. So we are going to be taking out that op 4 as best we can. Oh. I don't know if you guys saw that, but okay, it looks like some things are not loading properly. It looks like the new version does not have all of my customs. Oh yeah, you saw okay, well, tis what it is. Yeah, we are going to be trying to take out 75% of the enemy up for. The main bad. The main bad is gonna be the Flashman. Second main bad is gonna be the Royal Black Knight. The aircraft are actually gonna be following behind the Hunchback, but before 4/4 in the Black Knight. Now, we've got the Royal Black Knight, and one of the Black Knights have a 2/4 pilot. The other Black Knight has a 4/4 pilot. That is actually going to be our weakest link. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, so we're looking at a city kind of environment. We're going to be deploying in which corner? We're deploying in the northwest. We've got allies deploying in the northwest. We've got everyone else deploying in the center, except for the enemy aircraft deploying in the southwest. Okay, wow. Everyone's gonna be in the center. Oh, jeez. Let me find the remote real quick so I can not listen to that the whole time. Okay. 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 Let's go into client settings, I think it is. Under view client settings. Yeah, we want to be muting that. It's under audio. We want to mute that. And there goes the AC. Royal Black Knight should have DHS. Okay, good to know. I will try to concentrate on that. In the meantime, we've got the Stinger. That's gonna be Control K to toggle that overlay. That's gonna be Control P to toggle that overlay. Okay, so we've got a couple of turrets there. Let us send Champion in from this side. We're not trying to destroy the turrets. We want to preserve the turrets so that we can take the facility. The Clint will start there and make his way around this side. Oh, there's the Hunchback. We'll start the Phoenix Hawk also on this side and try to get in behind the Hunchback. And then for the Cronus, we'll start here and try to make our way down into the south end of the map. We've got quite a few Op4 that we don't know where they are. Okay, so sorry, I was not intending to do this live. But I'm gonna display mini map. Run report, player list. Force display. Okay, I think that's right. We're at 20,000. We've won initiative. We are going last. We're at 21,636. They're at 15,379. That hardly seems fair, but we'll see how this goes. With our 2 wasps and our 2 stingers. Okay, so we're going to show possible views. We're going to highlight within field of view. And we're going to advance 5 hexes. Yeah, works for me. Oh, the wasp is getting up on a building. We've got 2 black knights. We've got 3 black knights and a hunchback. If we can annihilate those 4, we can take this map. But the hunchback hasn't gone yet. So we're gonna wait. Stiletto. Stiletto will move that way. Okay, well, we've got the Clint and we've got the Phoenix Hawk left. The Clint make his way to here. On a 3+, I think we can make that. And the Phoenix Hawk. I want the Phoenix Hawk in the back of that hunchback. Yeah, we'll do that. That gives us +3 movement modifier. The Flashment needs a 3, the Clint needs a 3, they get an 11 and a 6 respectively. The Clint has eyes on the bombard turret. The Clint has the building on 2s. Got a construction factor of 138, so we'd have to do 14 points of damage to it to trigger critical. That is not going to happen, but we can start working on it. We'll have him. Why can I not shoot that building? Can we target? Can we target? Yeah. Okay, well, why can we not target the building for collapse? That is interesting. We'll have the Phoenix Hawk shoot into the back of the Hunchback on 6s with everything, and that's gonna be weapon order damage high-low. We've got him on 6s, so we'll do a pair of 6s and we'll do a pair of 10s, and that'll get us 2 heat under. That reminds me that I need to... where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, floating through armor crits. Good deal. I want... I'm looking for skip. Firing button when alpha strike. Where is that? I cannot find it. The Clint. Bombard turret on 2s, so we'll do that. Stiletto has the bombard turret on 0s. Has the Black Knight on 6s. So we'll take the Black Knight. And a 10 for +3, yeah. The champion. Alright, that's not gonna work for me. Client settings. I have to do this every time, and it never gets any easier. Confirm, skip done. Okay, want to do that. And I want to do... Okay, well that's a big one. Damage high to low is the other big one. And from there we've got light bombard turret on 0s, which has destruction factor of 150. So we'll throw 20 points at that, give or take. 26. We'll do about 30 points at the bombard turret. Alright, the shredder turrets. Selected SRM 2 damage. The light flak turret hits the Phoenix Hawk with 2 points of damage to the right arm and the left leg. The medium flak turret hits the Cronus in the center torso and the right arm, left leg with an LB5X. The Wasp misses the Black Knight. Hits the Phoenix Hawk in the right leg down to 12. Hits the Phoenix Hawk in the right arm down to 6. Hits him in the right leg again down to 7. Right leg again down to 2. Medium laser to the right leg and the right leg. Jeez. That is 4 out of 5 hits, if I'm not mistaken. No, 5 out of 6 on the right leg. 1 large laser, 2 mediums, 2 small. No. Large laser, medium laser, small laser. No? 2 small laser. 3 mediums and a small, and a large, all to the right leg. So that's hardly fair. The light shredder turret hits with some SRMs to the left leg and right torso. The Phoenix Hawk hits the hunchback in the right torso rear and the center torso rear, critting on his gyro twice. So he'll be ejecting, fortunately. The Black Knight hits the Phoenix Hawk in the left torso and the left torso with large pulse laser fire down to 0 armor. The left arm with 2 medium lasers from 12 to 2. And a small laser to the center torso down to 20. So yeah, they're doing a really good job of concentrating their fire. The light flak turret with some LB2Xs hits the right torso and the left arm, hits the left leg. Medium laser turret hits the Clint in the center torso with a large laser. The medium laser turret hits the Clint in the center torso with a large laser. Explain that to me. As well as medium laser to the right arm and a miss. The Clint hits the building with a large and 2 mediums. The Black Knight hits the Phoenix Hawk in the head with a large laser. Alan Davi needs a 3 to stay conscious, gets a 7. Large lasers to the right torso, down to 2. Medium lasers to the left leg, down from 16 to 1. We need those reinforcements anytime now. The Hunchback 2C hits the Wasp in the right torso, which destroys it and transfers into the center torso. Hits the right torso again, destroys the Wasp in 1 volley. The Cronus hits the Black Knight in the right leg and the right torso and the left leg. The medium bombard turret misses on 11s. The Stinger hits the Black Knight in the right torso with a pair of machine guns down to 20 armor. The Flashman hits the Stinger in the left arm, destroying the left arm and transferring into the left torso. The Champion hits the building for, looks like 20 points. From 141 down to 121, and a trio of SRMs from 121 to 115. The Hunchback 2C automatically goes down because its gyro was destroyed. Takes 5 to the left leg. My Tenna needs an 11 to avoid hurting the pilot, gets a 9. Needs a 3 to stay conscious, gets a 5. The Phoenix Hawk, our Phoenix Hawk, also goes down. Took 100 plus damage, needs an 8, gets a 5. Takes 5 to the right torso, crits on 2 of the jump jets, and Alan Davi does avoid hurting the pilot. Physical attacks, we'll kick the building on a 9, or for 9. The Black Knight kicks our Phoenix Hawk in the left arm, destroying the left arm and transferring into the left torso. That's not cool. I did not realize we were close enough to get kicked yet. Black Knight is up to 6 heat. Hunchback 2C is up to 15 heat. Needs a 4 plus to avoid shutting down. Gets a 7. Everyone else is running 2 or 3 or less. We've got units deploying around 9. Jeez, that's not good. We've won initiative and we are going last for what that's worth. Okay, so looks like the Hunchback ejected, which is good. Our Phoenix Hawk, which is now prone. Get into those woods and turn to where our back is not exposed. Needs a 3 plus to get up. The Clint, not going to be much good against the Flashman. Our Stiletto will get in this way. Hopefully we can get behind the Black Knight or something. The champion. Champion will get in behind the Black Knight as well if we can. Okay, so the Clint is our only last option, and we will walk behind the Flashman and try to take him out from behind. I don't know if it's a great idea because we're not evasive at all. The Hunchback 2C pilot, Maitana, needs 13 to eject successfully, gets a 7, and goes blackout in the ejection, which is fine. Let's see. We've got the Phoenix Hawk into the Black Knight. We've got him on 3, so that'll be everything. The Clinton to the back of the Flashman on 4, so that'll be everything. Stiletto to the flak turret, I guess, on 8, on 0s. That'll be the ER large and a medium pulse, and sure, the SRM 4s just to be 1 heat over. Champion at the Black Knight on 6s. That'll be everything we can, except small lasers. Huh? That'll be the SRM, or the LBX, the mediums, and the SRM. Alright, light flak turret hits the Clint in the right and left torso for 1 each. The Wasp hits the building. Medium flak turret hits the Clint in the left torso and left leg for 1 each. LB5X to the right arm and left leg, down to 5 on that right arm. The Black Knight at the Wasp hits it in the center torso, hits it in the right arm, destroying it. Hits it in the left torso critical, getting it in the SRM2 ammo. So that is another one of our helpers down. The Phoenix Hawk at the Black Knight hits it in the right leg, hits it in the left arm with a medium and a small, down to 16 armor there. The light shredder turret misses the Stinger on 9s. The light flak turret hits the Stinger in the center torso and the head. Finley McGee needs our first consciousness check. The Clint hits the Flashman in the left leg, the right torso, rear, and the right arm. The Black Knight hits the Wasp in the right leg, destroying the right leg and transferring into the right torso. That Wasp is toast now because it's missing a leg. And a Wasp without a leg is like a Wasp without wings. Medium laser turret hits the Clint in the right leg with an ER large, down to 12 armor. Hits it in the left torso with a medium, down to 7 armor. The Black Knight hits the Wasp in the center torso, and the center torso, it's already dead. The Cronus hits the building for a couple points. The turret hits the Clint with 5 2-point shells to the left arm, the right leg, and the left leg. The Flashman hits the Clint in the right arm, critting on his shoulder, and a double heat sink, and a medium laser to the right leg would have been the head. The Stinger, the medium bombard turret, hits the Clint in the right arm and the left torso. The Champion hits the Black Knight in the right torso and the left arm. Black Knight stays standing, the Clint does not. Clint takes 4 to the left torso. And I'm about to call this battle. We're about to lose some people. The Clint is not in good shape. The Phoenix Hawk is not in good shape. did not intend to send Aleutian Lance against a base with 3 Black Knights and a Flashman. You know what? Screw it. I don't feel like taking any more damage. I do not feel like taking any more damage. We can assault that base at some other point. We'll assault them with Illusion and save that as no-brainer. Because why not? Resolve. I don't know. Resolve manually. We did not control the battlefield. We weren't trying to control the battlefield. We weren't trying to assault a base. It just kind of jumped up in front of us. We were just trying to do a little exploring, and the base just appeared out of nowhere. Forced withdrawal, we did not do that. Resolution defeat, that is fine. We can assault them with Aleutian and Mariana Lance at some point in the future, or, you know, Galatea or Tonga. But in the meantime, oh man, we just took a lot of damage and didn't really accomplish much of anything. So we're just gonna go ahead and save it here. I know I said I'd give you guys an hour tonight, but honestly, Abu is here, and I haven't seen her all week. I'm afraid this is all you guys are getting. Sorry, but I've got better things to do. We will pick this up next week. We will try to assault that base. We'll do it with some gusto. We will assault it with actual assault lances and not a recon lance. We'll go ahead and we'll save this. And we will call it here. Thank you guys for joining me. Don't forget to like, comment, follow, subscribe. Don't forget to like, comment, follow, subscribe, join the community. Link to the Discord is in my bio, all that good stuff. Sorry, I just saw Farank's last couple of comments. I heard the Monty Python shout. Alright, we'll see you guys next week. Have a good one.